Hey Rebels. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this read, but we're going to start with the Cardinal with Adventure. And it reads, you need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change change may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary, honey. I love that we got this card with this message because let me tell you about somebody's mama or somebody's mother figure has a lot of animosity towards you. They don't they they claim to love you, but they don't like you. And in order to love you, they would need to like you, right? They would need to have, a positive interest in you and not selfishly about themselves or having you be about them and be in a format of a character within their storyline of abuse. And that's what it is that we have here today. This woman, she on her outward appearance seems to be of the mother that everybody would want. The smile on her face seems to be the the gentle nature that everybody would costume that woman to be. But let me tell you, honey, she is such a rageful beast on the inside of herself. She has not dealt with her childhood woundings. She is definitely a scared. I heard she's a scared. Okay, so she's definitely a scared of a lot of things. She has not grown within her inner self work nor her maturity. Baby, she's definitely only grown within her age and how long she has been here on this earth. Okay, she's maybe perceived as grown due to the things that she has or the money that she has of her own and that she's able to access. She baby, this is kind of thick. I'm trying. Ooh. We're not gonna make this personal. We're not gonna make this, honey. Listen, let me tell you. I know something about mother wounds, okay? But let's focus on you, honey. This this woman, she she seems to be the type where others who don't know as much as she does feels that she knows a lot because she resolves their problems for them versus helping them to figure it out. Because if she was to really open her mouth in explanation of how to get things done, projection like hell, they would then realize not only how impatient she is, but how childlike her mentality is. Now, what does this have to do with you? She is, there's a lot of conflict going on whenever your name is brought up, whenever she's within a space with you. She's not hearing the things that she would expect to hear about you or confirmation or see the things that she has found comfort in visualizing in regards to you. She definitely really, honey, let me tell you, she's in a fight to the death, tooth and nail, trying to present herself as the know-it-all for whatever storyline it is that she has spun the narrative in regards to you about. Um, she's realizing that others are seeing you in the empress status, though the others who are seeing you in the emperor status, they are rather confused because they're confused between what they have heard from her, especially with her support of her dramatic emotions, but they are confused as well because of what they're witnessing of you. So I'm taking it that you don't look like what they perceive empress status to be presented as, but she does, right? Her lifestyle outwardly looks like emperor status. Her costume, her facade looks like emperor status. But there's something about your mental, your words, your choices, your selections, and everything that matches emperor status from the heart, from the mental, from the core of your being. But her not so much. So this is their eyes are deceiving them and there is not matching with the intellect that these others as well as her are portraying themselves to have. Now, here's where the shit continues to further go down. She she is trying her best to toss all types of energy your way and projection with not just the universe, but with those who would be perceived as flying monkeys to you, but would be perceived as support system for her. So there's the opposite of the totem pole thing that's happening with the two of you. There's this spectrum that's being drawn out between the two of you, and it's like this little ball that, like those, I don't know if you've ever seen how in a toolbox is this thing that has like a little bubble in it, and it calibrates whether something is even or not, and depending on how you tilt it, the bubble is no longer gonna be in the center, right? Okay, but she's projecting so much harshness towards you based upon what she feels is her demise, but she needs to project that onto you because she doesn't want to identify as that. She is able to realize that what she feels is not, and what she experiences with you is not good, but she cannot allow anyone to be able to title, label her, and see her as that. So whatever falsehood this said to be mature woman has of herself, she is definitely making it seem as if it's you because you don't look like a mature woman. You don't look like your life story, your life tale is so out in the open that due to the details of your story, it does not seem that you should be in Empress energy. But due to the secrecy of herself that she's been guarding and suppressing, people feel that she is a empress. Okay, I heard South Node. All right, so she's definitely in this fit of conflict with you, and even though, and especially if you're not around this woman, she is definitely pissed off and irritated by you and the fact that you are still in existence. I heard red rum, like she's saying it in the mirror, how somebody would say Candyman. Okay, her energy reeks of this. So if you smell anything that smells like, randomly you smell shit and you don't see that there's fertilizer on the ground, or randomly you smell something like an off base fragrance that isn't a fragrance, it's a funk. This is this woman's energy identifying itself in the presence of you to distract you. And honey, cast that shit out the window. Okay? Open window. Whoo! Get that shit out of there. There's an issue with the fact that you love, of how you love on yourself so much and so well, that she just feels that you're not worthy of being able to have the options of the directions of being able to move forward. She's very conflicted isn't even the word. She's in this energy of a sourpuss dictating type of pharaoh. But not to let my people go kind. She wants to keep you enslaved, all right? She doesn't understand, especially if this is your mother or a close relative or someone who's been around for a long time due to a title or a structure. She feels that you should abide by that, you should have been broken down, that you should not had made it as far as you have, and for whatever reason still deem yourself as being happy, which in fact you actually are at peace with yourself, because due to how much you went through that was projected, I feel that this woman has also brought others into the equation of telling them how they view you. And once again, because of how she looks, they trusted her words over your action and over your productivity. All right, so back to this card. You need to live to your fullest potential. So fuck this woman. All right, fuck what the hell she think. That keep on living your life. Keep on being how you know that your life is yours to live. Right. So with manipulation, we have the Ace of Swords And the world, honey, if the truth is going to be revealed. Okay, this woman, the mask will come off like it's a Scooby-Doo episode. And of course, it wouldn't have been if it wasn't for the meddling ass kids, right? If it wasn't for you, Rebel, they would have got away with this shit. But this is also some shit that is like this person, regardless of what's revealed, this person is gonna die for the cause of not being revealed as Fugazi and just the demolition man of monsters. Like they're the demolition man of monsters. Not saying she's not a monster. Just no, that she's trying to get rid of the monster that's inside of her by putting it on off on you, right? So she's trying to get bulldoze it off on you. Take all that and just start to beat straight on you, right? But regardless, she's willing to die in denial, okay, regardless, and she's going to use those weaponized tears and everything, and she's probably even, yeah, you've lost friends, you lost kinfolks, you lost people who you were on this in that you were in alignment with, and due to her you've realized how you were not in alignment with these people. I heard you, poor unfortunate soul. mm, mm. Yeah, she's definitely a Ursula energy. And looking at the honey, definitely a Ursula energy. But all of this is going to be revealed. But also, as the card says, it says explore new directions and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. So it does not matter what changes and shifts out of your life. What matters is what is brought into your life as a replacement for you to be able to continue to heal, for you to be able to continue to be in the realm of peace and coexistence with everything that you are in alignment with. Don't combat this. Spirit said, look, you ain't vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Okay, the Spirit say they got this. Your flying monkey ancestors got this. And if y'all have ancestors in common, honey, they know, and they are happy. They are happy, even if they're miserable souls. They are happy to help with this shit because it's just like, look at this bitch. Right, not the tenacity, the audacity. Okay, but yeah, moving right along. Yeah, see, moving right along. So legal here with 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. Let me show you this shit. Okay, this woman felt that it was their right to have you blinded to whatever the hell they had going on in the background, especially if this was a mother figure. Because, like they say, the child is a reflection of the parent. They let go of that understanding because you were being a reflection of them so well, of their neglect and their abuse and their intolerance for themselves and what they've been through, that they needed to get the hell away from you. And whenever they are around you, they want to see if they could trigger you with kindness. Ain't that some shit? So, the fuck? So with the 9 of Pentacles, Spirit said you have balanced out this all this bullshit so well, and you have shown yourself and your self-sufficiency so well, and the fact that it seems that you enjoy the misery that comes with this shit, the tit for tat that she trying to do, even though you're not playing a game. The fact that you seem to enjoy this is not making this person just they shitting in their britches. They shitting in their britches, okay? Because they did not, that they thought they'd be, the fact that their shit made them disguise themselves with such a hard shell of a candy and the shit in the middle. They felt that due to you being so emotionally connected, and I feel that that's what's triggered this woman as well. You are so emotionally in tune that they felt that them projecting their shit off on you, that you would be visibly a wreck. Okay, that you would be visibly a wreck for everyone to experience. Her simply being able to say, yeah, see, I told you that, they could not regulate their emotions, and I tried, I did my best, and look at the life that I'm living, and why aren't they living it? And honey, Spirit said this shit ain't what it looked like, okay, right, but you realized like there was something about you where your emotions were not stable, and once you remove this woman away from you and you kept them out of your business, and you lived your life in a need to know basis, even if she wanted to know. No, honey, you became so emotionally regulated, and things became so. Spirit said, "This is your right. This is another gift of yours. This is the abundance, your inheritance. They're so proud of you. You were so the shit that you had to deal with, the shit that you had to work through, even with this woman probably never explaining to you, or you never being able to experience the details of her experience to understand within her being able to logically express why she is the way that she is or was the way that she was. Okay? Her kidnapped and harboring witnesses. Child. Okay, so here with the Six of Pentacles. Now the karma in this. Now remember, karma is good. Karma's gonna be bad, okay? Karma's my best friend. Love karma. Karma's, oh, we tight, we close. Oh, gang gang. Um, Now the karma is how you get how this woman having to witness how it is that you give and you receive, how it is that you still give, even though you've been so much has been taken from you, so much has been denied from you, so much has been restrained and prevented. Honey, I'm talking too much for it, huh? Anyway, so much has been restrained and prevented from you. There has been so much judgment cast upon your character. There has been so much that this woman has done to tear your ass apart. And even though at times it worked and she teared your ass apart and teared your ass a few new ones, you were still able to manage and put yourself back together, even without the support system that she knew would have collaborated with you if they had known of her wickedness and her wicked traits. Baby, bitch and babies it is. Okay, so Spirit would like for you to know what she is trying to resist to know is that you're protected from all the abuse. You're protected from it because you understand that even your abuse, even the neglect, it happened for a reason. You would not be who you are today if it had not been for this shit. And not to say that that she's to be cut, that you should cut her off a piece of your pie or, cut her a check. Not at all. Not at all, because she showed you how she would fuck up your shit. Okay, and you're not willing to fuck up your baked goods, your finances, or anything over this person, over this woman, over this being at all. You with the Knight of Wands. Ooh, confirmation. With the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands, right? That's a lot, ain't it? Let me tell you, she does not realize that the breakdowns that you had due to her presence, her existence, her lack thereof, her moving pieces, her moving people out of your life, her putting your people up against you, even if y'all people was the same people. She does not realize the strength that this created in you, the courage, the emotional balance, and the emotional offerings that you were willing to accept, that you were aligned to be able to accept. The fact that the struggle was the struggle and the struggle was so hard and that the struggle was your problem. It made you look at yourself, and especially since that if this was your mother or it was a woman's presence in your life that was absent in your life, that was not up to par of what it looked like, because the eyes was deceiving and the gaslighting and the motherfucker, you need a extinguisher on the ass, like all the icky shit that a lot of women out here, well, not a lot, but there are women out here who will dress the part, but the eeriness, the ickiness inside of them has people being defensive and confused. This was a gift to you. All right, and hear that, know that, because it helped you to understand, since I gotta be off on my own because nobody believe in me, nobody trust in me, nobody is willing to hear my part of my portion or understand my portion, because this woman plays as a hierarchy, or because of this woman's positioning, or whatever the case is with this woman for you, educational purposes, entertainment purposes, use your own discernment, whatever it was for you. The fact that played a big part of your life story, You had to get it out the mud. You had to figure it out for yourself. And you had to realize, and you came to the terms of realize, you know what, I'm not willing to live in defeat like this. We got to do something. Okay, like this card say, you need to live up to your fullest potential. Explore the new directions and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You know that. You realize that. And honey, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, honey, the emotional pain that this woman is in. Notice how even within your growth, it goes back to this woman. The emotional pain behind her having to see you succeed, behind her hearing that you succeed, behind her knowing that you succeed, and now she got to keep that mask on. It's never too late for her to take it off. But the discomfort of her that she can't take it off. Because if she took it off, honey, I don't care if she in her 60s, I don't care if she in her 20s, I don't care what age she's at. She gonna have to, it's gonna take her quadruple time to live in the explanation of herself and why she did what she did, why she didn't what she didn't, but also all the questions and stuff that's gonna come from the audience. Baby, let's get you up out of here because you the spirit just wants to recognize you. Okay, so we got dog and the hawk. I want you to screenshot these and read these amongst yourself and know your truth. I love you much, rebels. Sit with yourself, be with yourself. Go live your life. Make it do what it needs to do for you, babe. Go, rebels.